Here's another episode of Say That Podcast. All right,
Yes,
you got
sir.
my other my man's over here,
What's happening?
Louis.
What's happening? Louis Divine, y'all know what it is. Happy New Year's, y'all.
Happy New Year's,
We done
y'all.
did it
Happy
again. We out here
2023.
again.
Yes, we made it. We
Yeah.
made it. That's all I can say. We made it. We blessed. So we got some new people on the show, new artists, fresh and upcoming. I've personally went to this young man's showcase, and I'm gonna just say this: the stage presence, the music, everything about him. I just had to have him on the show. I had to have him on the show. Then I met, Mr. ATL Business. Okay, talking that business. So, and you know what Jazzy do. Jazzy talk right back business. And that's where I met Mr. ATL Business at the showcase. And I just had to have both of them on the show. So I want to introduce the world, to NewYonkaz. And I'm going to have them, share their Instagram and just introduce themselves. Y'all know what I do.
Man, what's good, man? It's the kid, NewYonkaz, man. You already know what's going on. If y'all want to follow me on IG, you can. It's NewYonkaz. That's NewYonkaz, no space. You feel me?
What's going on ATL Business? If you want to follow me, you can follow me at ATLBizness. And also, you see what we wear. He got on the HOBB. I got on the HOBB. Hustle or be broke. The IG for the bread is the Hob Club. THEHOBBCLUB. Everybody can relate. 2023, we out here getting it. We out here grinding. Ain't no other option but to get it. Cause we do that on the usual.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big facts.
Okay, ATL Business. Say what HOBB mean again.
Hustle or be broke. Either you gonna hustle or you gonna be broke. Which side you on? Shit, I'm trying to hustle.
Say that.
I'm trying to hustle.
Speak on it.
Speak on it. Hey, we going out here to get it. No other option, no limitations. We just out here making it happen. If you got a dream, if you got goals, we going to reach them. In certain industries like the music industry, you might receive more no's than yeses, but it take one yes, just like it take one record. It can change your whole life, can open up the floodgates for everything else that you got going on. So don't let nobody tell you that you can't do this, because you can. Take the T off of can't, what that mean? Can. So we doing. We don't try, we doing it.
Big facts.
And that's for everybody. Everybody around me. Good energy. Good energy. I want people that's going to push each other. We support each other. We a village around here, and we going to get it. We hunting out here.
I think that's what, attracted me to both of you, because you came out to support him at his showcase, and I really appreciated that because he surprised me. I'm going to just say that. All I'm going to say is he cuts my son's hair.
Yeah.
And he's a great barber.
Yeah, good barber, you know what I'm saying?
He's a great barber. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That way. You know what I'm saying?
But anyway, so he really did surprise me. I did not know he rap. I didn't know he sang. Sang. And I just didn't know a lot. And when I went to his showcase, that's where I met Mr. ATL B's, and he was sharp, y'all. Y'all, he was sharp.
Hey, let me tell y'all about that night. I had on a red suit, and that thing was just fitted, like just tailor-made on me.
It was.
Because I'm ATL Business, so I handle business.
He does.
So I'm in there with my boy Yonkaz. And let me tell you how me and Yonkaz met, though. So, I'm coming in the barbershop on the south side, Camp Creek. Walk in there. Matt, who cut my hair, was like, hey, Business, I know you always around the music. You always at shows. You working with artists. Hey, I want you to check out NewYonkaz. I was like, all right. After getting our haircut, I sat down with him, got his Instagram, got his number. We started talking about different things. He was like, man, I'm from Chicago. I'm like, shoot, I'm born and raised in Atlanta. Like, I went to high school not too far from Camp Creek. He was like, all right. So I'm like, man, I'm business, I'm about business. And Matt was like, yeah, man, definitely, he about his business. So shoot, since that day, Yonkaz, I remember him calling me saying, hey, man, I'm gonna go on to South by Southwest with making the magazine. I need you to pull up to the studio.
Thanks.
I pulled up to the studio. It was a studio session based with some producers named Click Tracks. So I heard some beats in there, and they played this one beat. I'm like, man, that beat hard. So they already rocking with Yonkers. So I went in there, and I got their information. Next thing you know, I'm working with Yonkers, and I'm working with Click Tracks. And the craziest thing, a couple of the records that NewYonkaz just dropped, Click Tracks produce. So it's just like you meet a person, you see that they got good energy, you see that they talented and they hungry for it, and they respectful. I'm willing to work with you. So I just put us all together and was like, we're going to push each other. I'm going to push the producers to not just us as an artist, but other artists, because I'm in the business to bless other people that might not have the opportunity to sit down with a producer or be able to cook up customized beats. Because sometimes you go online, everybody want that same beat. But now I want something that's unique, that's tailored for me, because at the end of the day, it's going to be better for the longevity purposes when it comes to paperwork, when it comes to somebody mainstream get the beat and now the song blow up. Now you feel like your song not going to go anywhere because it look like you took the beat from them, but really you been bought the beat. It's just they had a platform where the song just moved faster than yours. So to cut all that out, every beat we have, nobody else have. It was made for us and our ideas. And that's how I like to move. We're going to brand ourselves and make others come and rock with us.
Big facts. You know what I'm saying? You see the HOBB on, you know what I'm saying? This shit like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all wear Louis, you know what I'm saying? Gucci, you feel me? I wear my homeboy shit, you know what I'm saying? Like this, you know what I'm saying? This Louis to me, you feel me? This Gucci to me, you feel me? Like we rocking like that, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I got a homeboy that feel the same way about that, and he spoke about it. Matter of fact, Baby D.
Yeah.
When he came on and he spoke about, you know, you can rock Block Boy, and you know, just like you rock Gucci, Louis.
Yeah.
And so I feel that, because my question to you, NewYonkaz, is what does HOBB mean to you? I see how you hustle.
Just like he said, hustle will be broke, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, everybody can have a different opinion on what it means to them. You know what I'm saying? What it means to me, I think the brand stand for something, you know what I'm saying? It definitely stand for our friendship, you know what I'm saying? Our everything, you know what I'm saying? Cause I got that hustle in me, you know what I'm saying? And if I give you my word, you know what I'm saying? It's bond, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to stand on it, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Yeah. That's what hustle will be broke mean to me. For real.
I'm gonna tell you a quick story, seriously. And he is about his word. Hustle or be broke. He was already home, gone from the shop, but my son needed a haircut.
Facts.
He said, I'm on my way. My son got that haircut within 30 minutes. Hustle or be broke.
Big facts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna ask y'all. We was just listening to y'all song. You know, I like that Trap Keisha and shit. How did that song come about?
I was working with the producer architect. Matter of fact, shout out architect, you know what I'm saying? Shout out producer architect, shout out Click Tracks, shout out, you know what I'm saying, everybody that we working with, shout out Go Main, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we you know what I'm saying, we gonna keep continuing to make magic. But I was working with the producer architect, you know what I'm saying? We sitting down on the phone making the beat together. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying, for the song. Once he started making the beat, the idea instantly popped in my head. You know what I'm saying? Instantly, like, it just went off like a light bulb. Man, you know what? I'm finna make this song about this real trap bitch named Keisha. Like, she a bad bitch, but she a goddamn savage. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I let bro hear. He say, "Oh my God!" Like, bro. He started going crazy. He started going crazy when I put the beat on. He started going crazy. So I'm like, shit, I gotta put bro on it. You know what I'm saying? It's only right. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, it's only right.
Can we expect a visual for that?
Oh hell yeah, most definitely. Okay. Most definitely.
That would be awesome.
Yeah,
most definitely.
Because I'm pretty sure everybody knows somebody Trap Keisha.
On my soul.
Okay.
On my soul.
So let's go back a little bit
Let me
though.
ask this one question. I'm sorry, Louis. Has the song that we just heard, Trap Keisha, has that been mixed or mastered?
Nope. Haven't been mixed
And
and
it
mastered.
sound
It's,
like
it's just
that.
raw.
It sounds
And when
like
y'all make
that.
it?
Yesterday.
Yesterday. Yesterday.
He not lying.
Man, motherfucker hot.
Because they
Yesterday.
freestyle too.
No cap.
They over here playing it slick, but I'm about to get them out they skin with it. I'm about to get, they already, we about to vibe up in here. Because when I tell you these guys got it, they freestyle like I don't know what. Made me think I'm a rapper. I swear.
my soul.
Made me think I'm a rapper. Hey, I thought I was a rapper, okay? But I'm not a rapper. Okay, but they're very they got it. It factor. And I like what they're speaking on. So Louis, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no, you were good. I was just gonna take it back a little bit and get a little bit into their story. I know you said you from Chicago.
Yeah.
And you was from the A. How was it growing up? Like, tell me a little bit about yourself. Like, what made you want to even start doing all this? Who was your inspirations?
So what made me want to start doing rap was like I like Lil Wayne. I like the Cash Money. You know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne had a big influence on the music at the time, you know what I'm saying? And this was like, see, my background a little different, you know what I'm saying? I ain't just grow up in Chicago, you know what I'm saying? Like Chicago, like Kankakee, Illinois, that's my birthplace, you know what I'm saying? It's like right outside of Chicago, you feel me? But you know what I'm saying? Like, I still know the city. I still slide through the city. I still got my whole family in the city. So, you know what I'm saying? People know the city, Chicago, you feel me? But I ain't just grew up in Chicago. My auntie was in the military, so we moved around a lot. You feel me? My auntie raised us. So I grew up in Memphis, you know what I'm saying? And I also grew up in Providence, Rhode Island, and New York. That's how I got the name NewYonkaz. You know what I'm saying? So,
I was gonna ask you that.
Okay.
So when I
It
came,
makes sense
so
now.
when I came back home to Chicago, that's when my homeboys was like, "Man, you sound like you from Yonkers now." You know what I'm saying? Like you sound like you from out east. So everybody just started calling me Yonkers. You know what I'm saying? Yonkers this, Yonkers that. You know what I'm saying? So it just stuck. You feel me?
Yeah, I was gonna ask that because I was like, where you get Yonkers from? I was about to say, who else was from out there? Mary J. Blige.
Yeah.
Mary J. Blige. I was like, that's New York, ain't it?
Yeah.
Okay. What about you? ATLBizness, what going on in the A?
Hey, so I'm from Atlanta, was made in Atlanta, grew up on the south side, Fayette County. My inspiration was really like me and my dad, he always played old school music. So a lot of the R&B from the Babyface to the Gerald Leverts to like that whole 90s era, like that's how I really learned how to write music, because back then music was based on an emotion, a feeling. Like you could be in a breakup relationship, you knew what song you were gonna play for your girl, or if you wanted to talk to a woman, you knew what to have on the playlist, or if you wanted to make love or fuck, you knew what to put on the playlist. So shit, that trained my mind to really write melodies and just really study the game of music. And then playing the saxophone, clarinet, and the piano, I was already inclined with instruments. So sounds get me. Like I love the keyboard, I love guitars in my music. And as far as the melodies and just, I'm always a person like trying to get people to sing along. So I like making catchy stuff that's gonna stick to your head, you know. And that's pretty much been my thing. But on the flip side, I grew up playing sports all my life. Like I signed to go to Clemson, play baseball and run track, but I got drafted by the Cubs out of high school. Went to college, signed with the Tigers. So I pursued professional baseball and was doing music at the same time. So during the off season, I would come home and be in the studio. But I love music so much that I used to be in the locker room listening to my own song, and I got the whole team like singing the song, and it's me. They like, bro, that's you? And it's like, music has always been a part of my life because it's a way you can express yourself. Because think about it, you going into the studio, you got a concept, you got an idea, and you about to put it all together. Now you're going to have people that went in the studio with you singing along to that. That's some skill. That take, like, I got a sound or I got something that can stick to people's mind that everybody else want to sing along. or a DJ want to play, or people want to use it for they games to hype them up. So music is more so a motivational factor, and it's a passion to drive other people, because I love being able to do something and have other people want to fuck with it, other people want to follow it. So I'm all about the people, the youth. I mean, I coach baseball for the youth. I mean, I just give
that was gonna be my question. What do you do for a living
all right.
other than rap
So
and write music?
other than writing music, other than being a performing artist, I also teach school. I teach high school, so I work with special education. So what I do, I take the music and the sports in and collab them together, because that's two things that the youth love. They either love music or they love sports, or they love both of them. So being able to give them acknowledgement on it, like it's a lot of kids that I coach that rap, got artists of their own. They buzzing out here amongst the high school, college level. So I tell them about, man, go get your paperwork. Make sure you get the beats. Make sure you don't just grab a beat off YouTube with all the tags in it, because that'll come back and hunt you, because you ain't going to have, the music not going to have the sound quality as if you sitting with a producer and he mixing the MP3. You know, it's different levels to elevating your music, but if I can get them already on a status where everything sound professional, they already ahead of the game. So everything that I teach, I've been there and done that. I'm not going to tell you something I never experienced. So I'm all about giving the knowledge to the youth, because those going to be the next producers, the next artists, the next president, the next everything. You want to make sure that they are molded right, so the world can keep going in a positive manner more so than a negative. Because think about it. Every day we getting older, we getting closer and closer. Everybody got an end date. I don't wish death upon nobody, but we all gonna have a RIP moment at some point in time. So while I'm here on this earth, I want to make sure I impact as many people as I can, adult, mid-age, youth. And I want to tell the youth out here, respect people that's trying to help you. Like adults out here trying to help you, trying to impact your life, trying to give you certain resources. Hey, that's a blessing, because you know, you gotta teach one and reach one in order to keep growth, and growth is important. So when you have good people around your circle, meaning they say don't put no squares in your circle, because a circle can't fit in a square. You know, you want to make sure you have solid individuals gonna make you accountable, but they also gonna push you. I don't like no yes man, no yes woman. Tell me straight up, because I want to be representing myself, my family, and my circle the best way I can. And I want you to trust that when I go out here, even though you're not with me, I'm representing you the best way I would if you were standing next to me. And Yonkaz know for a fact, I done called him so many times, hey, bro, they rocking with the music. Hey, this DJ playing, and send this while I'm in the spot so they can have it. He done email people from the crib songs, and I'm in the DJ booth and about to get it played. Now I'm filming the video. Now we able to put it on social media, or we can use it as content. So everything I do is 100. Like, I'm not going to let him down, and he not going to let me down. And anybody that's around me ain't going to let you down, because like I said the other night, every network, every person that I meet might not be personally for me, but it might be somebody that's for you. You know? I might meet somebody that, I got a dope videographer. Oh, my friend need a videographer. Now I'm going to turn them on, because my network is your network. That's how I feel. Like, I don't hold nothing back, because I want to see us all rise to the top and make it. Because I'm going to be just as happy if you make it as if I made it. Because I'm going to be proud. Like, I'm a team player. I'm not selfish at all. I want everybody to win, because there's enough money for all of us to get it.
Yeah.
Facts.
Say it again.
It's enough money for all of us to get it. If it was only one way, it wouldn't be multiple lanes. It wouldn't have no HOV lane. Shit, we in the HOV lane. Ride with me. We riding together. You see the HOV lane normally move faster than when you by yourself. So that means it take a team to move so faster than if you moving by yourself.
Facts.
So you got to think about that. Would you rather be in the HOV lane, or would you rather be sitting in traffic? I'm trying to move with the team and campaign, so that's the HOV lane. So that's how we moving.
Yeah, I see a lot of people, for real, they just go against that. They just so self-sabotaging. They'll see that y'all finna win, and hate on it instead of join it. You see what I'm saying? I never understood that type of person, man. But I see it all the time. Like people be right around and know, all right, I can come and add this to the situation. But instead, I guess it be the fact that a lot of folks nowadays be wanting to be the boss. You know what I'm saying? And if they can't be the boss, they don't even want to be part. They just want to sit back and hate on the whole squad. You know what I'm saying?
That's not a team player. That's somebody
Definitely
that you
ain't a
don't
team
want
player.
on your team.
You know,
Exactly.
cause everybody can't be the boss. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody can't be Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? When Michael Jordan was playing, he had other players. Scottie Pippen. You know what I'm saying? Dennis Rodman. They all did different things, but it was all effective and to the point where it brought the best out of them too. You know what I'm saying?
Just
So,
like a band. You
yeah.
got the drums, but you still need that piano, that organ. You need, you know what I'm saying, them trumpets. You need all that to make that one sound like anything.
Yeah.
People don't be getting it though, man. I be trying to preach that to a lot of folks. They don't understand it. Go over their head, and that's when I start knowing it's meant for you to be exactly where you at talking about somebody.
Another thing you gotta understand, like especially in the music business, like you're not gonna be able to do everything by yourself. That's you not like it's impossible. You know what I'm saying? Like it's impossible. You're not gonna be able to do everything by yourself. So you have to mess with it. You have to mess with people. For real.
But it's about
Have
how
to.
you treat people too.
That's true.
Yep.
You have to,
Definitely true.
You never know who you might meet.
Right.
You know, you can walk out to the store. You never know who you gonna bump into, who know who, or it's a lot of time it's about who know who you know. But you also have to treat people with kindness and just know, like, okay, you know what, I can't work with this person because of their energy or vibe, or, you know, because they come up on some good energy. And when you was talking about the youth, I respect that. So my question to you and NewYonkaz, I want to know, what in the community do you do for the youth?
All right. I started off. So in February, we having a talent show at the high school that I'm at. And basically it's giving, it's going to be Apollo style. So it's giving kids of different walks of life, of different talents, exposure, and for them to be seen. We're going to have some people come that's in the industry and just people that do different things to support it. Also, with special education, we have a particular week where we have different entrepreneurs come up to the school. And matter of fact, last year, Yonkers came up to the school and cut some of the students' hair that probably haven't had a haircut in 2 or 3 months. And they loved it. Like, they was like, when you gonna bring them back? And the fact is, we playing his music while he cutting their hair, and he getting to mingle with the kids. And the thing is, I was telling Yonkers, is being diverse. You can get exposure in so many different arenas to where you're not one-dimensional. Because it might be a person that might not be into hip-hop, but they might need a haircut. So now, because they support his haircut and he put them in the game as far as they looked, now they trying to ask him, what else you got going on? It might be 10 songs in his archive, and it might be one that they really like. Well, that's somebody that they really didn't like hip-hop music, but now they like Yonkers and they like one of your songs. Everybody's not going to like everything, so you got to know within you that you got the it factor, because I don't care who you are. You could be P. Diddy, you could be Lil Wayne. I mean, people not going to like everything you put out. So you got to know within yourself that you put your best foot forward and your best work and be confident in who you are. Because if you're not confident in yourself and don't have self-love and self-care and your self-esteem now, right, you can let anybody talk you out of anything. Like, words not going to hurt me. You know, I'm more so like, I might not win everybody over, but it's going to be somebody that's going to fuck with it. And that's how I move. Because think about it. Out of the big world that we have, if you sell 1 million copies, you go platinum. That's 1 million. You got more than 1 million people in Atlanta. So you got to look at that amongst a world of people. Look at the small percentage that are really bought. But in the music industry, that's considered a high success level because everybody don't go platinum. So you got to look at it like that. Like, and that, I think sports made me like that because, you know, you fighting for a starting position amongst athletes across the world, especially in professional sports. You're getting people from Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Venezuela. It's not just Atlanta based. So every day you got to go out there and leave it all on the line. So I'm real big into that. So when I tell Yonkers, bro, put your best foot forward, it'll put everything to the side. We tunnel vision, we going 110%. And I'm right behind him. And anything he need, he know he can call me. And if I can't make it happen, I call somebody else. So shoot, we'll just figure it out. So I ain't taking no for an answer because I know God blessed us with a lot of gifts. And if we play our cards right and do everything we're supposed to do, we have nothing but to rise to the top. What they say, the cream rise to the top. So that's what we doing. We just building them foundation blocks and we gonna get it.
Facts.
I like the positivity.
I was gonna say, y'all fellas had came in here with some things.
Yes, sir. We gotta bless y'all. You know what I'm saying?
But
Definitely gotta bless y'all.
that too. But I wanted you to show the merchandise that y'all came in with. Y'all came in here with some merch too. But the bottle is welcome too.
Yes, sir.
I seen you had that too.
So
That's what Louis really
as
wants.
you see the jacket with the dice on it. So when you think about dice, you taking a chance, you gambling. You can hit or you could miss. In life, you take risks. The bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. So everything ain't guaranteed, but I bet on myself. Everybody around me bet on themselves. So the hustle be broke. How it came about was because I juggled different things. Played baseball, artist, production, teach, coach. That's 5 different industries right there. And the fact that I'm able to have success in all of them I like to show people that you don't have to just do one thing. You could do multiple things. And the people I've met on my journey, it's just been a blessing. So I just want to bless you with one of the Hustle Be Broke jackets because I know it's just perfect for you. That's what you live by. This your motto. And just your energy is unmatched. And just everything you've done that you said you was going to do, you have stood by your word and made it happen.
I appreciate that.
And it just shows me that it's people out here that genuinely care, that really fuck with us. Just like we going to fuck with you or we
Facts.
fuck with you. And I love that.
Facts.
All day. I appreciate that.
So I want to bless you with a jacket.
Thank you.
And also,
That motherfucker hard.
It is hard.
Also, I t-shirt. You just want if it's warm, because Atlanta weather, it'd be 69 degrees a day and tomorrow it'd be 30. So, you catch one of them days with the sun out, you got a t-shirt you can rock.
It is going hard out there though.
Thank you.
I don't know.
Hard.
Give me, you gonna pick a color, red or sand?
I don't know why they even asked.
Red or sand?
Red.
All right.
I am a Falcons fan.
Red.
Okay.
Ride or die.
This is definitely the Falcons color.
Say you's a Falcons fan.
Ride or die. Stop playing
Man,
with
yeah.
me.
I see you like
Thank
the
you.
black and white. So,
Yes,
I wanted to
sir.
bless
Yes,
you
sir.
with the black and white.
Yes,
with
sir.
with the original, with the referee letters.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
a sweatshirt.
So y'all done outdid a whole bunch of guests. Y'all came up here with gifts.
Oh, that's hold up. You went here. I'm sorry.
I done missed somebody. Didn't I?
Yeah, you missed somebody, baby, because Baby
you
D
supposed to
came
cover.
on here with Block Boy
yeah,
gifts.
this
Stop
here.
playing with me.
Wow, this tomorrow.
Yes.
Catch me on the Instagram tomorrow.
Yes,
We'll have this
yes.
guy on.
Yes, I will be rocking this.
And I bought y'all something too, man. You know what I'm saying?
Dun. The moment I've been waiting on.
Waiting on. You know what I'm saying? I got y'all some liquor. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
Got the
now.
refreshments.
Drink on. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Parched.
sir.
I'm a
And
little
then you know what I'm
parched.
saying?
Okay.
We popping bottles. You know what I'm saying? We
But,
popping bottles.
Don't
I wonder-
open up
I
that
wonder-
white.
It's all y'all. though, you know
Yo.
what I'm saying?
I'm about to open up this white here. But I was about to say,
Cause she don't need no
you
chaser.
said
don't
you
need
said
no
all y'all beats is custom, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
everything.
So I could play a little song off the phone just so we can vibe too. Since we said we popping bottles, We got to do it. Let's go.
Hey, look, crazy part about it is I ain't had no Grey Goose.
What happened to that Bluetooth?
I want to say in about 10 years.
For real?
Yeah.
Man, Grey Goose Belvedere,
original.
Grey Goose
That's the
Belvedere. You know what I'm saying? That's my shit. That's what I fuck with.
on the TV.
This the original guy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Yeah, we can.
Can we play it on
Yeah,
TV?
you sure can.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I love these, y'all. Y'all, thank you, especially they sweatshirt.
Hey, Happy New Year's.
That part. Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year's. You know what I'm saying?
Hustle or be broke. But we like to look. We like to hustle.
I've been sitting back today.
To better things, bigger dreams. You know.
All right, so we gonna go with,
Kicking it.
since we out here kicking it, he popped the Grey Goose.
I was about to say,
Can't get none.
the usual. Oh, I thought you was Crown Royal, and you know you the Crown Royal queen. You pour your own poison. Nah, I'm a OD on it. You gonna be swerving home.
Y'all got some chase?
She don't need no chaser. She gon' drink it out the bottle, drink it out the bottle, drink out the bottle.
Drink it out the bottle. I don't need no chaser.
Where y'all recorded?
Man, we got a couple different studios, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And also we can record from the crib and just send it right to the engineer, you know what I'm
And get
saying?
on the, yeah. I done that plenty of times.
Yeah.
What's up?
Shout out to Sirs, you know.
I like the hustle. I love the hustle.
Yeah.
I love the hustle.
We got a couple different studios though that we be messing with.
Word up.
I want to hear. I'm gonna tell you. I just know they got some hitters.
The usual hard.
They got some hitters.
I heard about 3-4 of them. Them the two that stood out to me the most. Trap Keisha and the usual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them the two that stood out the most. Them need visuals ASAP.
But I'm gonna tell you what though. They got a song called Limitless. That's for the ladies, y'all.
Yeah.
What it
I'm
make
tell
you
you
wanna do?
right now, that's for the ladies.
What it make you wanna do?
I ain't finna let Louis get me in trouble.
He told me earlier.
Hey,
Off camera, we gonna need it.
just know when they play my song, I like all of them. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I like all of them. But one thing about it, they have some hits. So somebody need to get at them.
Y'all ain't dropping no mixtape? Y'all just keeping it singles?
Yeah, we just been dropping singles, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to build an audience. You know what I'm saying? Get everybody tuned in.
That's smart.
I gotta give a special shout out to Valdosta State. Valdosta State, couple of the students came down and we did a nice photo shoot.
Facts.
And we putting the reels together now, so we slowly been dropping content. But we gonna be coming up to the school soon and doing a pop-up on campus with the music, with a DJ from Valdosta. And we're going to go from the school to the nighttime. We're going to go in the studio, and Yonkers going to have a listening session amongst the college students. And we going viral with it. And you're going to be on Instagram. They're going to be sharing the music and all that. So we just gearing up for that. Just getting ready to make that trip to Valdosta State. Because I feel like the youth is the ones that's going to share the music, because they always on social media just sharing everything.
That's true.
So it's going to create good traction. And I'm all about taking target audience and taking different routes to get to the same place. So everybody don't have to do the same thing. Challenge yourself to be different. Do different things. Because it's more than just radio. It's more than just club. You got commercials. You can do a jingle for a commercial.
Speaking of, not to cut you off, but that's what I was thinking when you was playing that song that you said you did like 4 years ago, the gym joint. I said, yeah, that's a commercial. It's like a Nike commercial. You know what I'm saying? That'd be a hard ass Nike commercial, like showing motherfuckers in the gym playing basketball. You know what I'm saying? Sponsorship, getting Nikes out there. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. Like a lot of artists don't understand that. That's why a lot of artists, first thing they want to say is about they want to talk about their gun in their song, because they don't got no intellect to be able to do much other music. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
then
right.
people don't want to hear them lying about the money that they ain't got. So that's why it's so many drill rappers. Half of them drill rappers ain't even really like that in real life. They just want to be rappers, but they ain't got nothing nobody gonna believe besides the fact of, oh, I shoot you. You know what I'm saying? So they take that route instead of just saying, okay, I'm gonna find my lane and make some shit cool. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I fuck with them. I'm gonna tell you why I fuck with them. I fuck with them because they about business. And they're about uplifting the next person. And I really, really like that. In 2023, we need to stop hating, stop playing, congratulate. Congratulate each other on each other's accomplishments, because, you never know. tomorrow's not promised to nobody. You don't know what somebody's going through. R.I.P. Gangsta Boo. You know, you don't never know when your day or time will come. But I like the way you would think that you guys grew up together, the way y'all bond.
The energy, man.
The energy
what's up.
and the vibe, and I go off energy and
That's what's
vibe. Like seriously, the way y'all bond, the way y'all just rock with each other, support each other, I like that. And that's what I like about y'all music and I like the fact that you work with young kids.
Hey, that's what I was gonna say too.
Because at the end of the day, they gonna meet somebody named Trap Keisha.
Yep.
Like Trap Keisha. Okay? So therefore, they can ask questions that they might not ask their mama or their daddy.
Yeah,
You right.
You know, they can come to you, and I can see that happening because you carry a good vibe about you anyway. You're very approachable. NewYonkaz is too, and that's why I'm just like so elated and tripping off of him because I ain't never seen them turn up, y'all. Put on them clippers, okay? So baby, when I tell
Hey,
y'all
we turn up. Yeah, we turn up.
Freestyle,
Hit the
whatever
switch.
style.
Hey,
it's like the flick of the switch.
Yeah.
It's like, get it, Yonkers. Like, I swear, then it's, hey, turn that switch out. Let me work.
Yeah.
So it's HOB all day with this one. I know for a fact.
Yeah.
And I just want to
I
let
love it.
I love the whole slogan.
I do too.
The hustler be broke because a lot of people waiting on a miracle. I be sitting back watching like, how do you expect, you know what I'm saying, not to be broke? Like, look at what you do with your day. You spend 60% of your time on Instagram scrolling and you think that you can wake up tomorrow and walk outside in a Ferrari, you're going to be out there or
Or
something
they
like,
collecting an unemployment check
The
because
hell?
they make more money than working at McDonald's. I'm gonna need them to get their life together.
folks get up 12 o'clock in the afternoon and then be just thinking that life just gonna come on, bro. How? Like you
gotta
gonna
get out
hustle?
there and get it.
You got to jump up every morning with that mind state out there. Even if you don't drink coffee, you need to be out here acting like a coffee addict. Like, it's wired up.
That's what that HOBB mean. And I truly, when I seen it, I was like, what does that mean? And I already knew. I said I'm gonna wait because I just had more questions about it. And I just respect y'all hustle.
Yeah.
appreciate that.
I respect
That's
the
love.
hustle.
That's
I
love.
respect the fact that y'all give back to the community. I respect the fact that y'all, take the kids up on your wing, male, female, don't matter. Little girls can play basketball, baseball,
Yep.
softball,
Facts.
And the crazy thing,
football, come on now. So, and then you working at a high school,
Yeah, that's dope.
I got something for that.
So I respect that. I respect everything about both of you. And I pray that, 2023, I already know that this is y'all year. This is the year for everybody. Say that.
Amen.
Say that.
Amen. And while you talking about the female end, I actually coached females ladies softball in high school too. So I coached the girls in the fall. I coached the boys in the spring. So I'm a mentor to the ladies too, because sometimes they ask me questions like a father figure. So as a man, I want to represent and show them that there's men out here that's gonna care for you, that's gonna show you things, that's gonna show you a way, a better way.
R. Kelly.
No.
I'm sorry, R. Kelly. I love you.
Nah, we ain't know that.
Man, you know what I'm saying? I know it ain't got nothing to do with R. Kelly, but
what I'm saying
I had to say this though.
because he's a nice looking young man
Yeah.
and he works at a high school.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but I
I'm
know,
not
but you
saying
see,
allegedly.
you see, R. Kelly supposed to be about to get out.
Oh gosh, and I love it.
I do too.
Because
But-
he served his time, and I just hope that he's learned his lesson
Yeah.
for the last time. Because God got you off the first time. I'm just gonna say that. Why you keep doing the same stuff?
But you know what's crazy? As soon as they announced that he's supposed to be getting a appeal to
That's
get
when
out,
he came out with what?
they just started playing Surviving R. Kelly on Lifetime again. I said, them some dirty bitches. They know that man trying to get out on the
But
appeal.
they said that they came out. They found a tape allegedly.
Uh-huh.
They found a tape of that surfaced of R. Kelly and Aaliyah.
They were married.
A sex tape, but Aaliyah was how old?
They was married.
Aaliyah was How old?
Y'all shouldn't have let them get married. How y'all let
They didn't
her
they-
get married?
they-
And,
I
you know what I'm
heard-
saying?
Well, I was told that the parents didn't sign off on that. So Aaliyah was how old?
Like 17. Yeah, she was
I
like
wasn't
17.
there, but I said allegedly.
And he was like 25.
Grown man.
Yeah.
That's all. But I really just I know that that's not him. I just want to, he work at a high school. I just want him to be safe because even I know it's a lot of times I'm a female
And
I'm
they'll yell some shit on you.
and I'm gonna speak on it. Okay, you got these
Real.
fast ass little girls.
Exactly.
Okay,
some bullshit.
that has developed early. I was one of them. I wasn't fast, but I was a thug. I developed early, and and you just don't want to get caught up in. And I know this is a whole different conversation, but it's a real conversation because you are a nice looking young man, and you probably, I'm pretty sure, you got these young girls out here trap Keisha.
See, the main thing that it be though, for real, I don't want to go off too left field, so I'm gonna keep it basic.
Nah,
But basically, with
You know what I'm
the
saying?
message that you giving up, and then how you giving it up, it a fuck around and won't even be them. It'll be another motherfucker in the little other world that'll come and try to fuck up your character. You see
That
what I'm
part.
saying?
So just stay safe with it.
Like they'll say that, oh, he doing this and he doing that just to say, let's diminish his character because we see he's of positivity. You know what I'm saying? He out here working with the kids, and before you know it,
And they respect
you the type that the news love to goddamn have something to say about. You see
All
what I'm
day.
saying?
Yeah.
Even if they gotta make it up. So just be
Just
careful. It's a
They might
big
have some
blockage on positivity.
It is. But guess what? We don't
Positivity.
We don't get them. We don't get him the praise. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I just dropped that T on him because I am a female, and I've seen it where they can say anything.
Anything.
So I just wanted to drop that jewel on you because, say it again, hello, say that. He is a nice looking young man and he's working in the community and I want him to prosper. And I just want you to look out for I'm military, so always watch your six. Because yes, like Louis say, you're going to have some people that don't want to see you rise to the top.
Just because of what you talking about. Just because you being
Just because
positive and
you
working
being
with the kids.
positive and everything you're doing.
See what they
is
did to
positive.
Malcolm X and the rest of them,
And I know
all the
he
greats.
ain't gonna let you fall. I know you. I've seen it. So just by y'all being so positive, just watch your six.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. I take all that, and God's gonna keep on blessing people. Just
And
stay in our lane.
continue to
I
do what
definitely-
you're doing. I just want you to watch your
Right.
six. Continue to do what you're doing. Don't never stop, because you're doing excellent. That's helping the kids out. I was one of those troubled kids, with a mouth. Okay, and my pastor was my mentor. God bless the dead. But it was great because that's what encouraged me to go into the military. It was either go down this road or you gonna take this road. Well, I already know where this road gonna lead me because I done been down there. So let me go on to the Army. Okay, so that's what I did, and I'm glad I did it. They used to call me Miss ATL, the drill sergeants, because I was grown. You couldn't tell me nothing. What? Run? We just ate. I'm gonna throw up. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest. And I used to just look at them like, okay, I'm gonna try it. But at the end of the day, I'm sitting here. You get what I'm saying?
Get what you're saying.
So I commend y'all on what y'all are doing. I want to hear more of your music. Y'all got some hits. Y'all got some hits. So I really want to hear more of your music. I want to turn up. I don't know why Serge be doing this to me, because he know I like to turn up.
So before we get up out of here and do that, Instagrams again. Instagram, social medias again. Any platforms. Another one, if you got, y'all selling this online?
Yep. Selling it online. Got a website, www.thehobclub.com. But get at us at the Hob Club, TheHobbClub on Instagram. You can DM, follow any questions you have. I make the merch, so I'm in the lab in Yonkers. They came over to the lab and see me. I print off, before we go to a show, I'll print off 20 sweatshirts and go out there and we selling the merch while also doing the music. And I'm a firm believer that every dollar that's being made is gonna help keep pushing the campaign. So I don't just make revenue and just spend it. I'm smart about it. You know, everybody, you know, have decisions they want to make, and I choose to invest it into the goals and the dream because I see that what we have is gonna be colossal. I'll say is, not will, it is. Like, I know for a fact.
Claim it.
All it is if you can get 10 people to like it, just imagine if you was in front of 10 million, how many people will like it? That's how I break things down, being exposed.
Is that how I think of
being exposed, exposure.
I don't need everybody. I just need
I just
give me
percentage.
1 out of every 1,000.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I like
Shoot.
the way y'all think.
10% of 3 million is what?
300,000.
All right, so there you go. You do the math. That's just 10%. That means the other 90% wasn't even paying attention. And you take that and you still winning. Still winning. So you got to look at, I break things down in fractions. You know, math was my strong point. So I'm great with numbers. So we just reinvesting, compounding. That's what we about, compound. We make 100, 100 turn to 200, 200 turn to 400, 400 turn to 800. Now you at 1,600.
It take money to make money.
Exactly.
That's
But you got to know what you want and what's your goals. And I'm a firm believer of putting stuff down. Like, I have a vision board and I have goals for 2023. And as I reach them, I check it off and move on to something else. So I make my whole team accountable. Like, it's more than just music. Sometimes we get on Zoom calls and talk about our goals. Hey, we're going to write our goals down.
Facts.
Tell me your goals. Your goals don't have to be my goals, but what's our goals together and what's your individual goals? Because I'm the type of person that will help you with your individual self if you need direction. Just like I want somebody to help me, you know.
That Zoom call shit.
Zoom call. Let me tell you something. That really boomed when the COVID came out.
Makes sense. And
Okay,
it's like
that was like
video calls for a whole bunch of people.
yes, and you can be up there with your business shirt on and in your box briefs or your whatever, because they only see your chest up. But yeah, Zoom. I'm gonna need you to get with the program, Louis. Yeah. But I'm about to put you with the program because you need to hear some more music.
Yeah, definitely.
You definitely need to hear some more music because it's more than Trap Keisha. It's more than, oh man, that's my jam.
Yeah.
What?
That's my jam.
Trap Keisha.
Trap Keisha, all of them. But the one, shoot, that's usual.
Yeah.
Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
That's usual.
Yeah.
Shoot, we do that. That's the usual.
Yeah.
We do this on the day. You know, hey.
When he played that
NewYonkaz know what we do.
And y'all,
That's the usual.
Engineer, he dope too. The one that make the beats.
Mm-hmm.
Tech. Yeah.
They got it going on.
He representing North Carolina right out, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
North Carolina. I'm big North Carolina, so he holding it down for the home team right now. I like it.
All right, y'all. Well, we about to turn up. Okay, I want y'all to hear some more of their music, you know, NewYonkaz. Okay, and we got ATLBizness, all right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'ma just tell y'all right now, y'all need to listen to this, because they got something to say.
Yes,
Hello.
man.
Say that. Y'all stay tuned.
Hey, one more thing. You know, I got to have one controversial thing to
Go
say.
ahead. You already know I like it.
Free Tory Lanez.
Shorty say she really with the shits, she gangbang. Pretty face, that body right, she be my main thing. But she say she ain't the type to get her name changed. She like busting pistol choppers, she got aim. Stay in the latest fashion, she designer rich. And when she talk that shit, all that behind the shit. But don't let that shit fool you, cause she a slimy bitch. Fuck you good and take your shit, now you can't find a bitch. We were cracking card and doing fraud, we were hitting large. Showed her the game and she applied it, now she in charge. Catch a charge and beat the case. We was involved. Catch a charge and do the race. It was unsolved. She sucked my kid so good I call her Glizzy Gladiator. Swear she got a mouth on her, something like an alligator. She'll rob a nigga quick, won't get your shit back. Probably never see her again, won't get your leg back. She'll rob you for your Jew, that trap Keisha. The type to pull up on your crew, that trap Keisha. Trap Keisha. Hit a lick and make the new, that trap Keisha. She got that water like a pool, that's why I call her trap Keisha. She'll rob you for your Jew, that trap Keisha. The type to pull up on your crew, that trap Keisha. Trap Keisha. Hit a lick and make the new, that trap Keisha. She got that water like a pool, that's why I call her trap Keisha.